what I should probably do is take an ibuprofen to deal with this pain that I've got behind my eye, like a concentrated headache. Pretty sure they're called migraines. I've had this one pretty on and off since I recovered from having the flu. So I don't know if it's just some kind of residual effect from that, or if what I've managed to do is get a tumor. I sure hope I haven't got a tumor. I'd hate that. Especially not behind my eye. Yeesh, can you imagine? Anyway, here we are. I've just been talking about my ailments, really. First two episodes I was talking about the bad day I've had today. Then it might have been that episode where I was driving the Toyota 4x4 thing off-road. I was talking about my ear and I think that was still with one of the road cars, but I really can't remember. That might have been the Hyundai, actually. I was talking about how my something's wrong with my ear, and now I'm talking about how something's wrong with my eye. So if you'd like to give me sympathy money, I might set up a Patreon at some point, don't know. Could happen. Oh god. Well, would you look at that? You don't need to send me sympathy money, I got a digital gold trophy. Yeah, I should probably I'll take it later. I mean, it's not like it takes an hour to kick in, and by the time it actually does kick in, it really hurts my eye, but I need to get better at preempting this stuff. Yep, figured this was going to be that Toyota thing, but no wait, it's got a Nissan badge. Alright, I don't know then. This is a Nissan Micra. Hey, I was right. What do you know? God, the headlights on this thing make it really ugly. I don't know what they were doing, putting them all the way up there, but there they are. Alright, looks like I've done all the events where I unlocked oh wait, no, I haven't. Okay, there's a lot more to do. Course licenses, what's the next challenge? It is Tokyo R246 reverse in an NSXR prototype. Need to get under 2 minutes again. It's a long lap, this one. And I don't think I can do the wall ride technique that I used in the GT. Yeah. I hate not being able to cheat. I think I might have said in the last episode that cheaters never prosper, but when it comes to racing games, there's a bit of leeway in that. Sometimes you can wall ride and get away with it, and sometimes you can try cutting a corner and then get flung across the track and into a wall. It depends on the game, and it depends on the corner, and it depends on how many liberties you take. And sometimes you can make it work. You're not going to make it work when you're clobbering guardrails like me, as if you're a big orange member of the Fan 4 Stick 4. Also, I'm sitting in a really weird way in my chair for some reason, where I'm sat all the way at the front and I'm still leaning forward. And I'm like hunched over, weirdly, without my, I don't have my arms mounted on my knees. I should probably, fix my sitting position to be, more better for being fast and good at games, because everyone knows once you lean forward, you automatically gain 10% of the skill you would normally have. So what I'm going to do on this little straight is sort it out like that. And then these last 3 corners are going to be an absolute shit show. Well, I tried fixing the seat position, but I mean, really, I'm not going to gain skill just from sitting in a different way. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. Who said that? What moron said, oh, wait, I did it in my first try. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take that. That's good. Wow. It turns out I'm really good at Gran Turismo Concept 2002 Tokyo-Geneva. What do you know? I'll take that. That was good. That was a good job. Well done. Huh. Yep, this is a Supra, I think. Probably the Castrol Supra, to be honest. Oh, it was not the Castrol Supra, but it was a Supra. And this is another GTR? No, not a GTR, a 350. Oh, hey, it's kind of like the those Trans Am Z32s they did. This probably is a Trans Am car. I don't really know. Man, the Trans Am, they might have been Trans Am, some kind of American series, with the 300ZX. They chucked at that. That thing was great. I like that car a lot. It's a beaut. I like calling things beauts. Now we got some more rallying to do, because these ones are always really easy. Although at least this time I get my favorite Focus. This is my favorite Focus generation. Almost done with the course licenses though. Not sure how to get. If the course licenses are the ones that unlock 2 cars at once, right? And there are more cars than that to unlock, clearly, based on the amount of silhouettes on the game status page, right? I don't know if we're all following my line of thought here, but I'll see if I can get you to see the way I'm thinking. How do you unlock those? How is that? How are those cars achieved? I wonder. Maybe it'd be worth looking up. Who knows? Anyway, this is probably going to be the last episode of this I recorded in this session. Or at least, I don't know, maybe I should go for gold in this Focus before I end the session. It's not like I've got any homework to do. I actually don't have any homework to do tonight, so that joke doesn't work. Although I do have to worry about the family getting home and discovering that I have not 1 but 2. Actually, no, they don't even know about the 1. I need to make sure my family doesn't discover I have a YouTube channel, basically. That is the ultimate cringe. And I don't want to be sitting around doing commentary while my sisters can hear me. That'd be embarrassing. They're younger than me, but that doesn't mean they don't have any peer pressure over me, because one of them lives literally across the hall, and I don't want to have to deal with the embarrassment of talking to myself in plain sight of someone who's related to me. I'm not scared of my sisters. I just don't want to cringe. I don't want to become the cringeman. You know, I could deal without becoming Cringe McGee. I don't want to be Cringe Man. I want to be Al Man. And it's supposed to it's supposed to be pronounced Alman, because Al Man makes it sound like I'm trying to be some kind of superhero, like Superman, but it's Alman. Alman. I need to make that clear, just so everyone knows, just so we're all on the same page. It's Alman, not Alman. So it wouldn't be Cringe Man, it would be Cringeman. Alright, good. God, I'm glad that wasn't an embarrassing, unnecessary, completely Reddit thing to say. Jesus. I'm good at this commentary business, trust me. I'm also really good at rallying, apparently, because I'm doing so much better than my first try. So glad that I went and got the ghost car turned on at Tahiti Maze, because it would have made me so much faster, clearly. I'm so far ahead of the ghost car. Is it flatter over here? Well, it doesn't matter, because I've lost time exploring. And I've doubly lost time exploring on that corner, although I might have a better run. No, I don't. Well, really fucked up the very last bit of cornering as well, so that was a write-off from like the first turn, really. Let's see if we can make up for that. That's a shit show with a take 3 here. Take 3 interactive, and what I've done is interacted with that wall, which I didn't want to be doing, apparently. Done without that, definitely. Right, that's fine. I'll do it this time. We'll go for a bit of a wider line and try and swing it through and just completely lose time like an absolute buffoon. Wait, no, I've passed the ghost now. I'm not sure if anyone else is watching the video, so I'll give you the commentary as well. I've passed the ghost. What I have done here is taken a line that's a bit too tight. I had to correct that. Although correcting it early is apparently better than correcting it late, as my ghost goes flying all over the shop. 0.3 of a second isn't enough to give me that gold medal, but I know that there's still a couple of places I could go for improvement around the last stage of the lap here. For example, we'll try going for the smoother side of the track to get a bit less of a jump. We won't brake for this corner here. Well, I did a little bit, but not as much as I did the first time around. And then we'll be wary of the inside wall coming through here, so I don't have to do too much correction to avoid it. And that is just about too slow. Well, by just about I mean 0.8 double 2 of a second too slow. But much better than the first attempt. And I reckon there's enough time in this episode to go again, so I will. And then if I have to record another part to get this done, then I have both the time and the will. I have the triumph of the will to go ahead and do that. So I reckon I will. I haven't taken as good of a line through there this time. I haven't quite lost too much time, but I certainly haven't gained any of the time I need to be gaining. So if I could take a wider line through here, perhaps, and then save time on the corrections, I'll get both the extra... No, the exit line. I forgot that the exit of a corner is more important than the entrance. You want to go slow in and fast out. I completely forgot that entire mantra for the short-term gain of being in front of my past self. And there's, from what I can see, really not enough track left to gain 0.8 of a second. Yeah, even without braking through the final corner, I'm still behind the ghost, so we'll go one last time, because I still have about 1.5 minutes left before it gets to 15 minutes, which is where I want to put the episodes, so I can get away with it. Alright, well apparently I've done really well through the first corner somehow, and I'm not sure how, but completely lost all that coming through turn 2, and then turn 3 has only put me ever so slightly ahead. Bit of a tight line through there, and we go for the wide line in to try and straighten this bit out so that I can get as good of an exit here as I can. Avoid the wall there. Alright, I've got more than enough time on my side to get this done. And to be honest, the remaining corners, as long as I can keep it mostly out of the wall, the remaining corners are decently easy. And I've actually gained time despite hitting that wall, so if I wanted to go again, there is even more time that could be gained. Right, as long as I keep it out the barriers through here then, which I've done with absolute ease. That is Ford Focus Challenge done in the nick of time. Gold medal. I will pick up my rewards, and then I'll wait for my next recording session. Let's see what I've picked up, and then we'll see what we'll be doing next time I record this game. I probably should have saved then, but I'll save after I collect my stuff. This is an Audi TT. I reckon the Red Bull one. No, it's too long for that. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't have enough time to fully change my answer. This is an RX-8. Told ya. Oh, it's got 787B livery. I like that. Yeah, I'll look up... first of all, I'll look up how to get the bonus money. And then I'll look up how to get all of these extra cars that are going on around here. But that's 40% of the game done. Next week, Tahiti Maze in the Mitsubishi from the beginning of Dirt 4. And then the last course license challenge will be in the GTR concept. And I'll have to figure out how to get... Well, I suppose I could just... Yeah, it'll be this, because they're coloured. So you look normal and professional level. Okay. Well, I'll have a nosy around the rest of the game. Until then, this has been Boy Blunder. I shouldn't have written in Owlman. I should have written... Sorry, I meant Owlman. I should have written in Boy Blunder. But it's too late now.